Let's go and get a claim on there. Fabricate a claim on the county. I like picking on weaker nations. It's great fun. Yeah, that leader changing the religion back over there is a problem. Familial reputation. Earl Ben gained 20 opinion of you. Your spouse's excellent diplomacy skill led to this windfall. So we're generally doing okay. We've got a nice big army at the moment. People are liking me. This diplomacy thing is making managing the realm considerably easier. Nothing I can build there. We could improve our pastures, or build a small hill fort, or build something in Inverness, perhaps. What can we construct there? What options does it give us? Nothing, because I can't afford it, which is understandable. We've got hill forts, we've got wooden barracks. There's already a dockyard. Pastoral lands, levies and cash. Though, I mean, they're both good things. That's light cavalry damage, whereas that doesn't. Military camps, archers and skirmisher damage. I should spread things out a little bit, I think. In case, you know, we build something in one place and then lose the damn thing. I don't think I've got many hunting grounds. I'll do a hunting ground up there in the Highlands. Oh, we've got a hunting ground right next door. Didn't notice. Yeah, go on. Let's upgrade the garrison defender fort level. Let's do the other one. Let's do the pastures. Spend all our money. A notable guest has arrived. He's now an experienced fighter. He's not that experienced. Oh, I suppose he's got some good prowess. He'd make a nice knight. A Russian Catholic. A scheme at court. My spy master has noticed someone is plotting to kill my Chancellor Bart. That's been going on. Accused of claim fabrication. Your court chaplain's average learning skill caused this problem. Is he crap? I don't get any option over him, though, do I? He's only average. Oh, well. Who cares? What's going on elsewhere in the world? Oh, I've ended my scheme to sway her because she loves me. Right. We've got no exposed agents in there yet. Who else do I need to persuade? My vassals. Earl Ben now loves me. This guy was a massive problem. I wonder if I can get him to convert. Let's try swaying him. And once we've swayed him enough, we'll see if we can get him to convert his religion. And then that might make it a bit easier for us to manage that. The Kingdom of Norway is in the middle of some horrendous wars. And their only ally isn't very powerful. The only trouble is we will have to sail across to Norway to like, finish the war. Lufa's sensitivity. Templar, this cat has to go. My wife, Princess Anne, is holding Flufas up by the skin of his neck, eyes red and nose running. I cannot stand this anymore. I can barely breathe when he is around. We haven't produced anything in the way of children yet. That's really not good at the moment. I'm going to have to sort of romance and seduce her, aren't I? I'm going to have a go. So, I'll give him to Anna. She gets a pet cat. Dalbach is a pain in the arse. Fenella we had an argument with, or I will not give Flufas away. Gains cat sensitivity for 5 years. Moderate penalty to health. Oh, God. Do we like Anna? We like Anna. Who's that going to go to? According to Provost Anna's male preference, Republican law. Republican law. All of the rulers' titles will be given to their successor. I don't think that's anything I need to worry about. Anna, go on then. The things I do for love, eh? Right. She better love me for this. Let's go for a bit of seduction, shall we? Romance, 100%. We'll go for a bit of romance first. Oh no. Sing a love ballad. This sounds bad. The time has come to let my feelings towards Princess Anne be known. I wanted to remember this day for the rest of her life. We can sing a love ballad. We can secretly plant a letter in her chambers. Or write a love poem. I have learning and I have diplomacy. The poem or the love letter might work. I'm going to write the poem, and I'm going to hope it goes on diplomacy skill. The candle is burning low when I finish my poem. Before I send it, I give it one last read. Your love is like stars in the sky. I would be blessed if I could feel your lips touch mine, that I may know the depths of your love. You and I belong together. The waiting is unbearable. The thought of rejection makes me sick to my stomach. When a reply arrives, I tear the steel with shaking hands. While I cannot encourage you, my liege, I am most grateful for your kind words. Yours faithfully, Anne. I don't think it quite went as well as I'd hoped, actually. Right, let's move on. Who's this? Oh, it's okay, just passing through. I didn't think it was that bad poetry. My hook on Flora of Bamba has expired. The lure of language. Ruling the multicultural The Isles comes with its own set of challenges. Foreign subjects often feel alienated when they cannot speak their native tongue in court, breeding resentment. My vassal, Mayor Gelgis, suggested I could significantly improve relations with my Gaelic subjects by learning to speak their language alongside my own. I gain prestige, but a serious amount of stress. I could hire a tutor or hit the books. It's a learning challenge. Well, let's see. I mean, I gain stress if I fail. I'm going to risk this. It's a 50-50. It's not going to tell me just yet, is it? There's no woman lovelier than Princess Anne. In her presence, my words often fail me. None of my compliments ever do her justice. Perhaps a carefully drafted poem would better capture her virtues. What is it? I've gone down the poetry route now. It seems to be set in stone. Kind and feeling heart. Endless wisdom. She is quite wise and learned. Youthful vigour. Let's see what's she got. A grey eminence. Oh, I think the wisdom. Yeah, let's do the wisdom. Humble, diligent, and fickle. I'm definitely going to go wisdom. Did I pick the right one? Your glorious wit is the balm for my weary soul. I wish only to feel the embrace of your love, that I may know if your prowess carries off the battlefield. You and I belong together. She must have liked my poem. It worked. She is charmed. So far, so good, eh? Michael, thank you for the hydrate. Cheers. And well, it must have worked, because all of a sudden she's bearing my child. Excellent. Excellent. The plot comes together. She has no taste. Let's see. Yes, it worked, actually. After many long weeks of study, I have a grasp of the fundamentals of the Gaelic language. Time well spent. Such a fascinating culture. I want to learn more. Oh, I mean, I gained some diplomacy lifestyle experience. But if I adopt it, every close family member and child direct vassal. No, I'm sticking with Scots. Oh, I gained the diplomacy anyway, but I'll get the 30 opinion. That will do. We'll not push our luck too much. We're doing all right. She loves the bad poetry. This is the way I tell them. As of late, all my visits to Anne have been ruined by my Chancellor Bart. He follows her everywhere, like a lost puppy. His attempts to charm the lady are laughable, yet I fear his persistence will be rewarded. A duel will prove who is worthy. or I could pay him. An unfortunate case of food poisoning will do the trick. And everyone, 4% chance the poison is too effective. I don't really want to do that. I'll duel him. 70%. 70% chance of winning this. Bart stood no chance against my might. His defeat was surely embarrassing. My beauty Anne saw all of it. She has not paid him any attention since. Another enemy vanquished. Well, the dice rolls are back in my favour, I am very pleased to say. I wish something would happen to this guy. How old is he? He's only 41. Oh, no. We've lost the child. That's a real shame. Okay. That's not good. Wheezing. No, that's not my wife, thankfully. That's a shame. Romance, a lady's honour. Who says this? Princess Anne is an insufferable witch. Have you seen how she fists her hands in her blouse? Ridiculous. My friend Rajuta throws his head back with a wicked laugh. Anne is still conversing with her friends, but I can tell she heard him. I hate to see her. I can't draw my sword against this guy. He is a giant, and he has somewhat more prowess than me. 57% chance. You should apologise to the lady. Now, this is a diplomacy challenge. I don't have that odds. Or, oh, Anne, he couldn't be more wrong. There's a chance that it goes wrong, whereas this gives... I'll just do that one. That's the safest one. I'll go with that. She gains opinion. He doesn't need to. Hunters' lodges were built. I should write him a poem. That's a good suggestion. Okay. It's take 2 with the child thing. Let's see if it works this time. Romance intruder. Every time I close my eyes, I see Princess Anne's face. Sleep will not come. I cannot wait another moment. Cloaked in shadows, I make my way to the Petty King Templar's castle. The sight of Anne's chamber window makes my heart stutter. So close and yet so far. But wait, who is that? Climbing up yonder tower. The shady figure stops by Anne's window and unlatches the shutters. My spring blossom is in danger. I must save her. Guards! There's an intruder. You lose 10 opinion of you. What? How does that work? You lose 10 opinion of you. Can you have an opinion of yourself? And this ends my scheme. I did not come here to wrestle a burglar. Oh no, I'm going to have to... I must save her. Nothing like a bit of Vagonian poetry to finish people off. Yeah, I'll burst in and I'll read the intruder a poem. The sounds from the struggle above is the greatest motivator I've ever known. Without care for life or limb, I hoist myself through Princess Anne's window. I feel as if I've plunged into a frozen lake. Anne is on the floor, the intruder pushing her down, a gleaming blade between them. With a roar, I grab the villain by the collar and throw him into the wall. The rest is a blur. When the danger is over, I turn towards her. Anne, are you all right? I ask cautiously, as if my words were a spell. She finally unfreezes and throws herself into my arms. Thank God you are here, Templar. There we go. I think one sweet kiss is the only reward I crave. Is that it? I'll never let you get into harm's way again. She becomes my soulmate. Definitely. I leave a little box of milk tray and a calling card with my silhouette on. And disappear out the window. And I bet no one's old enough to get that reference. Let me see. Homesteads were built. Floofers, life without you. I visit my vassal Provost Anna to see how little Floofers is doing. She meets me outside her mansion, the black cat in her arms. He's doing well. He likes to hunt the local birds. Lose some stress. Things are going well at the moment. A little too well. I suspect that will change at some point. I'm not used to things working out. I feel very suspicious. We've discovered heraldry. Excellent. I'm not head of this culture. No. King Alan of Scotland is, and we need to make a change there. Right, go and work on Ross. And we are still working over that false claim, are we? Did I not get the claim on? Did I not get a claim? I didn't get that claim. Try again. Oh, he was already working on it. I just zoomed out and it wouldn't show. Okay. Right then. With the babe cradled in her arms, Princess Anne wipes tears from her cheeks and addresses me without taking her eyes off our daughter. My love, perhaps we could name her Anne's after your perceptive acquaintance. Who the hell is this? An insular Welsh. Is she my acquaintance? Is she really? I had something else in mind. We'll name her something more suitable, I think. What should we call her? This is a good king. Maybe Templar will be king of all Scotland. It's off to a good start. Definitely. All right, go and enjoy your lasagna, Cringe, and hopefully you'll feel better after a good night's rest, I hope. See you later. Who should we call... Who should we call, or what should we call our potential heir? Because remember, if we don't have any boys, this will be the next in line to the lands here. And once we've had a boy, we want to chop our willy off because we don't want all the different kids that we had before. Right, I need some volunteers. Who would like to be Princess whatever? Princess whatever McBen. Maybe that's what I should call her. Whatever. Shall we go with that? If no one wants to take it. You'd like to go in there, Dazzy Flick? If anyone else would like to, shout up when you see a new child being produced in this game. I know at the moment there's a good chance you'll end up being made into monks or imprisoned or marched off into a suicide mission in battle. But you never know, you might end up as King of Scotland one day. The new Dazzy Flick McBen. Let's see. Spouse claim of convenience with a naked King Richard III. What is this? My wife, Princess Anne, eagerly brings a woman before me. My petty king, allow me to introduce you to Isabel, claimant to the earldom of Essex. Isabel bows before me and says, "'Tis an honour, my lord, or my lady. Sadly, Essex will most likely remain out of my grasp without a beneficiary on my side." What? With Isabel staying in my court, I can push her claim when the time is right. And what use is she to me? Oh, she's got a lot of claims, including one on the Kingdom of England. But this guy's an ally, and a good ally, even if he is a bit of a nudist. Like this, look. Prison, parchment, pigeon to King Richard in that order. What does that do? I've informed the king that Isabel is no longer a threat. You imprison Isabel de Normandy. It's an act of tyranny. You get a weak hook on King Richard III. And I gain stress. I'm just going to say good luck with that. It's nothing to do with me. I don't want claims down there against my most important ally at the moment. I did like the look of the prison option, though. That was cool. Right, Aquitaine. Oh, Aquitaine's back in a position of power with allies. Keep an eye on that. It would be nice to grab this. It's this one. They're just going stronger. They've got a lot of allies. I can't start a murder scheme, can I? No, murdering isn't really my thing. There's not much point if I don't have claims on it, to be quite honest. I'll focus on where I've got claims and on building up the realm for now, I think. That would make more sense. We'll maybe construct some more holdings. Maybe construct a castle if we can. In Inverness. What's this? Oh, I can have a lifestyle perk. Excellent. So the forced vassalage. You know, that might be useful. Adaptive traditions, foreign affairs effectiveness, defensive negotiations. Can propose one alliance without a marriage. That's not bad, actually. Embassies. Each alliance grants +1. Oh, okay. Flexible truces. Shorter truces, no prestige penalty for breaking them. We're going down there. We're going right down there right now. I wish I'd seen that sooner. Okay, the diplomacy stuff is fun. And very useful as well. And it's nice to be liked and popular. The intrigue stuff is so much fun, the murdering and the plotting, but it's nice to have a break from that. This is probably the best leader we have had. He's a really well-balanced one. Bishop Magnus has given me a claim. Right, excellent. I have a claim. And we've lost my chancellor. I guess Bart died after all. Okay, I'm going to need to find someone to do this job, because everyone there is crap. Let's have a look in my court. That is a good knight. Let's see. Princess Anne. Do we have any females? My spy master. Is she married? She is not. Let's find somebody. This is going to be matrilineal. And just make sure we've got no perks on there. So I can recruit this Hungarian guy. Compassionate, generous, gregarious, lowborn. What does that mean? He's quite good. I have no one else I want to put in. Let's go with this. Children in this marriage will not be born into a house. Chance of children, none. Why? Oh, I don't care about that, do I? Because she's not part of my family or anything. So that's fine. It's just a way of recruiting staff, that's all. Put that on, and there we go. He likes me too. So the internal affairs are good. What else can you do? Foreign affairs. Prestige. Nice. Adaptive traditions. What's that? Foreign affairs effectiveness. Possible side effects, shortened truce. Let's go with that. All the internal stuff's going quite well. Let's go and see if I can tap the Pope for some money. Oh, he likes me as well. Ask for gold. I'll have a nice little bonus paycheck there. I will use this very wisely. Also, shall we throw the bishop in prison? Oh, he's only got 75. I wonder if they fixed this bug. Well, not a bug exactly. There used to be a feature where the bishops would keep all the money and it would just build up and up and up and up, and then eventually you could throw them in prison and take like thousands. Diplomacy is really strong. Yeah, I'm quite liking it. So, social manipulation. The first time it happened, I barely even gave it a moment's notice, but my vassal Fenella has grown bold. She's challenging me again. I'm going to have to throw her in prison, I think. I will ignore her and steal her ideas. I like that. Mocking her sensitive soul will shut her up. I get a weak hook. Might work. Might go really bad. Forgetting to invite her leaves her in the dark. And I could just tell her to shut her up. Would that work? She might outwit me and I will look stupid. Go on, I'm going to go that. I'll ignore her and steal her ideas. Actually, let's compare learning abilities. It's very close. Mocking her. What will that go on? I might go on diplomacy if I do that. Doesn't say, does it? I might go with that one. Though mocking's not very nice, but... She lost opinion of me and I failed to manipulate her. I don't know if that backfired. I hope not. What can I do? Decisions. Go on a pilgrimage. Host a feast. Call a hunt. Go on a pilgrimage. What will that do? The further you travel, the more piety you will gain. Prepare for the journey. Site at Jerusalem. 315. The church is in Vatican. To Cologne. That'll do. Not too long. As I prepare for my journey, I know that I will travel safely under the protection of God. It is time to depart. In some starts, it's just OP, like Africa or India and the Far East. The 25 acceptance thing will give 3 to 5 instant free vassals sometimes. That's really nice. Pilgrimage lost. I could have sworn that this was supposed to be the path onwards. None of my companions or I have managed to find our way back to the pilgrimage route. Aren't we even looking at the right stars at night? It feels we've been wasting weeks. We must find a guide. I swear it's just a little further in this direction. No, we'll find a guide. I'm not getting lost for 5 years. Oh, hang on. We haven't picked a education focus for our child. The Dazzy Flick. Now then, for a... For someone who might become the heir, the stewardship can be good. But spy masters, females can also be made spy master, can't they? Which is really useful. And just learning some of this just gives them some natural defenses, which I think is good anyway. Let's do that. Let's also educate the child. I would say either charismatic negotiator. What about my wife? She is a grey eminence. You know, I might do that. Let's pick. Nope. Who have we got then? Sort by that. I've just counted that. Hang on. Princess Anne, I think. We'll go with that. I mean, they're both good. Compassionate, humble, and temperate. Fickle, the stewardship penalty, but intrigue, diligent, humble. I'm going to go with that. They're both good, so I don't think there's any wrong thing there. Is my wife of a different culture? She's Catholic English. Yeah, she is. I have walked the holy path. I gain a load of prestige. I get pilgrim. Because your faith has the armed pilgrimages tenet, you gain determined pilgrim for 10 years. Oh, okay. That sounds quite good. Right. Did we get claim on that? It's good to be home. I think that was a success. Right. Let me find the King of Norway. He's improved his position a little bit, unfortunately. Oh, my God. He's got one hell of an ally there. Damn. So my opportunity for that... I mean, I'd have to call on my allies to win this. Let's just hold off on that a little bit. My truce with Scotland is over. So now I think Scotland's in a mess. Oh, except that they... Have they got strong allies? Yes, they have. King Alan of France. Bugger, that's like quite a savage. I don't know. Do I push this? If I go declare war, my claims on the Earldom of Moray. I mean, if my allies join in, I'm fine. Is France involved in a war at the moment? Let me just check. No. Maybe just want to hold off on that a little bit, or we try and murder this guy. How old is he? He's a hard... I'm going to start the scheme. I've been overwhelmed by stress. Oh my God. Okay, that's... This guy doesn't like murdering people. I'd better donate some to charity, I think. I'm not becoming that. Go on, I'll donate to charity. Let's have a look at this murder scheme. Oh, let's get my spy master on... She's on supporting schemes. We've only got 15%. That's terrible. Why can't I do that? Reluctance, have nothing to gain. He would not accept this unless I can... I don't think I can sway him. There's a couple that can be bribed. I don't think this is going to work. In fact, I'm just going to cancel the scheme. That is not the way to do it, is it?